We're back for the final session.
We
Take
are.
a look at that.
Hey.
The title screen has changed.
Hey. Who that boy?
I
Who
think
he is?
He ain't hungry no more.
Nope.
He ain't crusty.
Nope. Well,
Krusty in the spiritual sense.
Yes, I agree.
Crust doesn't have to be a physical affliction. One can be spiritually crusty. Check it out.
I love
Nihilus
this.
is gone.
I love this. It's such a subtle detail, and I was actually good. I'm so happy you caught this before me saying it.
Well, that's the thing is when you left and we ended last session, as I was quitting, I quit back out to this menu and I went, ooh.
Right. Strong.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. It's such a subtle thing. They didn't have to do it, but it's so cool. It's so fucking cool.
Hood up.
You'll also notice it's a little different color scheme than the granny we are familiar with. It's a little more darker. A little more of
the hair. We can see the hair. I see the. I know the deal.
Yep. It's a little less brown robes, a little bit more black robes.
When the hood comes down, don't be around.
Or if you're the council, exactly.
That's what's up.
Yep. Whew.
Follow Vrook, get cooked. Kreia. Or excuse me. What was the full? I forgot the full name
Of who?
But Darth. She.
Her name? What her name
the
is?
The name that she gave.
Treya.
There you go.
There must always be a Darth Treya. One who knows betrayal.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, it's again the roaming boss. I didn't realize it could attack us in the title screen, but here we go.
This is I wanted to get her in there, but this is unfortunately
it'll take a second.
The downside.
It's all right.
Darth B. Treya.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'd do that one for sure. That's definitely a good name. But also cue the here comes the fan theories about the names and taking names and spelling them out and stuff like that. We will talk about that afterwards, which was never confirmed, but it's a fun fan theory.
I see. I see. So a friend of mine that plays SWTOR was kind of mentioning how that game actually allows you to play a light side Sith in ways, and you can kind of be an evil person but also inspire followers and kind of
So it's not light side goody two shoes. It's more of lights. It's more of you know what? I'm not gonna murder you because you'll be useful to me later. Right, about as light as you could be. Because now I haven't played all of it. I've only played on the dark side or on the on those characters. I've only played the Inquisitor and the Warrior. So the lightsaber boys, because fuck, I play a Star Wars game with a lightsaber.
You're a Sith Lord, but you're kind of just not
you're more plotting.
You're not you're not just annihilating people.
Yeah,
for
like
no
dark
reason.
side is walk into a room and murder someone as you walk into the room just for funsies, just because you can. And light side is all right, well, you fucked up. I'm not gonna punish you. I'll give you one more chance.
Okay.
Right? Whereas you walk in and go, oh, I'm gonna torture your fucking ass, you idiot. You failed me once. Death.
And your end goals are still selfish.
Oh, absolutely.
But
no, it's still, but it's not you're not I'm gonna be Space Jesus now. It's nah. That, I think, and that unfortunately I think is one of the biggest problems with modern RPGs, in that whole dialogue wheel of only being able to have 3 responses of good, neutral, and evil. Is there's only so much you can do with that, and what ends up happening is you end up getting 2 choices, which ultimately don't change the outcome and just kind of change the flavor of the response that you get. And you see this a lot in especially games like Mass Effect Andromeda is a good example of this, where there's a lot there's a lot of things where it's it's giving you the illusion of choice, and I would honestly rather them just not even give me the choice and then just guide me along the story, right? Yeah.
You picked 3 things that led to the same outcome.
Hey, so last time we were here, we killed an Eldritch Horror.
We did kill an Eldritch Horror, which may or may not even be a person.
Yep. It's, I mean, at one point...
questionable.
At one point, Nihilus was a person, confirmed.
But when she looked beneath the mask, we don't quite know what she saw.
Nope, because she sees the Force, right? Also, I like how these guys are still here
doing their thing.
Yep.
The ship has not yet fallen apart.
Nope.
But I assume that is merely a matter of moments.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I guess we will be making our exit then.
I guess we're just gonna leave. We
cool
leave.
Mask in tow.
Yep. Cool piece of lore. Cool piece of info. Oh yeah, we're just running all the way back out of here. That's what's happening. So we can run and talk. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. We just killed an Eldritch Horror. We killed the big bad, and you know what? To be fair, the big bad did have some health, and he did put some work in. He did swing a little bit.
He did swing a little bit. I realized that like most of Okay, sound issue should be fixed. Sorry
about
that
again. Yep. But anyways, yeah, Kreia cool, Nihilus cool. Yeah.
I realized that like my timeline questions are going to be best reserved until we proceed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
By the way, if you're curious, we're going right back to the start.
Okay.
So top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. To Citadel Station. Shuttle to Citadel Station. That way. We're going right back to the start. So, and we've killed everyone, so it's just, we're running at this point.
We're just huffing.
Yep, we're just doing that and catching ourselves back up to speed. What's going on? And, Woolie, are you excited for the climax?
I am, and I'm sure I'm going to have to piece together
This will be a thinker.
Some details.
This game's a thinker. I don't know if you've noticed from the several philosophical discussions we've been having.
From the podcast that has taken place.
Several podcasts
in between gameplay sessions.
In between
pauses, button presses.
Yeah,
there has been podcasts.
This is a big think. This is some galaxy brain stuff, right?
Indeed.
To the right?
Oh no, I'm just thinking maybe we get the cursor out of the way there.
Should be okay. And then to the left. Time to leave.
The route back to the shuttle.
Do you wish to leave? I think it's time to get off this ship, and the fact that it's held itself together this long is nice.
Let's go. Leave the Ravager for good.
Bye. Well, the bottom's work.
So yeah. Let's assume that was a bit of a Metroid escape.
Yep.
While the countdown was.
Oh, such a good song. And then here's us getting out of Telos. I guess we're all good, and also everything's back to normal. Don't think about it too hard. Everyone just kind of repelled the Sith and went back to normal.
When you eat too much, you get fed. That's what you get. Like that old Yoshi's Island commercial where the fat guy explodes.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's disgusting.
Oh my god.
Super nasty.
Forgot about that one. Oh, jeez.
Force is fed as fuck.
All right, where are we off to next?
Going to lose their lives, like I lost my family in Malachor V.
And Father left us all when he lost all that he loved at Malachor V.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you, where you gained your ship, your troops, your ship, my prison.
This is restored, by the way.
That you
Why are you still calling him master?
Malachor V.
He dead.
Wish I'd never met him. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor V.
Everyone's thinking it.
Not surrender.
Everyone's feeling it.
Not die, like we did on Malachor V.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor.
Dude, I was about to say Bayo's line
Now
right here would be
Malachor V comes to
amazing.
us, and I wish to face it.
Fuck me. They literally dropped it on me.
You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
It is the heart of the past.
And she must be stopped. There, now.
So yeah, you
She
still
will
get
bring
something
the
from
screams
him.
of Malachor V to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way.
Like, I care about his thought on this more than anyone else's.
Are you ready?
And they actually fucking delivered it.
Hey, Woolie. Welcome to Malachor V.
That is not a good.
Nope.
That is a bad.
Does that look like a war crime happened there?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's still happening.
Yep. Oh hey. Yeah, this planet got fucked up.
I made this?
Yup.
I made this. Uh-huh.
Omae wa shinderu. Nani?
So she's
back.
She's back in the costume.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes changed. Or she never left.
Mm-hmm.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Also, I don't know if you noticed it, but when we had the cut to oh, hold up. Oh shit! Well, that ain't going anywhere.
I was waiting for the dusty old cliche bad landing, but it's like, nah, we just lodged in the rock.
That's not going anywhere.
Fucking Atten.
In the background, where Cyan was standing when it cut to Cyan's side, there was definitely someone standing way at the other end.
I completely...
Master, he is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
It's a disaster, Skywalker, we're after.
When he arrives, bring him before me.
He will not survive Malachor.
What will you do with him?
Uh-oh.
There it
You
is.
know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break him. He is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as I intended for you so long ago. Leave me. Await
Angry
the
Twitch.
arrival of the exile. When he comes, bring him before me.
As we said, peanut butter jelly.
You got choked into subservience?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Basically, he got overpowered. Kreia just showed up and went, nah, you listen to me now.
And that's that.
And that's that, because that's how Sith work. Most powerful one wins, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess.
And also, it's very clear that Cyan is super butthurt that you were basically star pupil. And it's like, but I was a star pupil!
No, and the fact that she, like, doubles that down and he gets super, he twitches. He just goes, when she says the plan.
Look at our fucking stats. That's without buffs active. That's just what the things we're wearing. My god, sorry.
But just Cyan, like, what even then?
Cyan is the okay.
Well, I'm just clearly, right? And the crust is falling off of that guy anyway, so it makes perfect sense. But like, he was just waiting at Malachor V anyway.
Well, I guess we'll find out why they were hanging out at Malachor V.
Yeah.
Welcome to Malachor V. The scenic Malachor V. This is where you get that nice postcard of the literal apocalypse and being like, nah, it's all good. Come visit.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were here.
Damn, Bayo.
So, no party.
Hey, I'm gonna guess no party.
No party. You can try, but I don't think we can. Yep, no party. Yeah, so Bayo gives us a little bit, which again, that's restored content. Yeah. Some shit. Oh, so this is really funny. Before we take a step forward, you see those little objects?
Yep.
Those things? So those are gas mines, which you can't see, but they're meant to be like the gas is coming up out of the cracks, so if you walk over it, it's like a mine.
If I walk, it'll blow up?
Nope, it'll make gas, but just try it. There you go. It's meant to be like, oh my god, it's the gas from the the thing, but they
created objects.
Yeah, they used the mine to make that do that thing.
Components. Wow. So Bayo hit the button, huh? Okay.
Some type of flatulence vapor.
Oh, little.
No, what was that? What was that?
Little person in the distance there.
What was that?
That looks cool. Storm Beast. Well then, if you can survive here.
Oh, remember we want to turn on enlightenment for that stuff.
Oh,
right?
enlightenment, not value. Right.
Yeah, because that'll just trigger them all.
That's what it was.
Bam, big buffs. Ooh, didn't die in one. Ooh, and it's swinging for 77. Damn. So these guys are no pushovers.
No, they're not. And again,
and we are soloing this.
They're surviving this place. So it is not as dead a planet as was advertised. Perhaps rumors of its demise were greatly exaggerated.
Yeah, indeed. Well, you know. Although, to be fair, if something is surviving on this planet, I don't know if that's like... if something's alive on this planet and just barely surviving, I don't know if that's really alive. It's more...
It's still a dead planet.
Yeah, it's like hisses on Korriban. It's like, I don't know if you can really call that, like, a lot. Like, it's... I don't know if that's, like, healthy... a healthy ecosystem. It's more of like it exists out of pure hatred.
It does, right? But the point is, Jeff Goldblum was right.
Yep.
Life finds a way.
Slash. So our buffs are gone. As you can see, without our buffs, boy, we don't swing for a lot. Oh, hey, it just used Force Scream on us.
Oh, interesting.
Punch. Damn, that is an 84 punch. That is an 84 hit punch.
Okay, we need to stay buff.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where you go like, maybe you should start using your items, but go like, but what if I need them for the final encounter?
I have 82 of them.
I need them all. But what if I need them later? On top of that, we are a Jedi Master, so we're not exactly the buffest, beefiest boy right now. We favor the wizard pew-pew stuff, zap stuff, as opposed to the go in and start murdering. But you can definitely see, though, like, if we went the Weapon Master route instead of the Master route, and went dual wielding and had all of our buffs active. Oh, yeah, we're not. There we go. We would be swinging super hard because we'd be getting an extra 2 attacks if you did flurry. So that would be what, 6 swings if you count the lightsaber form, and yeah, that would get these guys down in 1.
So someone described to me in between last session and this that the Starforge is definitely more like a Dyson sphere in that
it's sucking stuff from the star.
It's using the Force to operate, but the physical output is created from the actual star.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, something's still got to have a power source, right?
Yeah.
But the point I was trying to make is that it's still Force powered. Like, it still requires the Force to operate.
The Force is the gas that's powering the engines.
Like that's the interface. The interface is the Force.
But the 3D printing is using the star to print.
Which makes sense because you still like need to be able to create something from something, you know? Like, you need materials, and what's a better source of raw materials than the fucking
star?
Sun?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the idea of a Dyson sphere.
It really is amazing, and like, if it's one of those bits where it's like, when it comes to science fiction, like, if we ever were capable of doing that, like, there's no question that, like, yeah, galactic conquest becomes possible for any grace that is capable of building enough metal and functional like technology to harness the power of a celestial body.
Although I feel like with the sheer amount of like effort it would take to make something like that, the galactic conquest would already be over. You know, you would have already conquered
by
a
that
lot.
point.
And it's just, you know,
if the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The Huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. We shall see if prey can become a predator. Her breaking shall be flesh and bone, or it shall be inside. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Hey guys, she's here too. So basically, when the ship crashed, I guess everyone got
flung out.
Well, here's a surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts?
Short answer is 14 months, but you know.
Dude.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Oh. How about that? Ripped back to life, were we? Oh, man. I'm just thinking about, like...
Thinking about what, Woolie?
I'm thinking about what a Bayo scene would have looked like with him walking around just talking to himself right now. You know? Let me hit this map. I did a big circle, and I avoided going down because I was just hugging the left path.
You know, it actually might be a good idea to go and clear things out.
That's what I realized now that because once the hallway started.
This is definitely progress. This chasm is for sure progress. We can double back here. Let's just make sure we get all the angles. I'm sure
video game map recognition is like like you play enough of these things where you're like, okay, I see what's going on here. You know,
we need force speed our way back so we can because we've seen all this. We've cleared out most of the problems. We just clean everything up. But yeah,
I definitely feel like you can see the intent of the game's design when you stare at the way the map is built. In some cases.
Here's a question. Especially in like an RPG setting, do you prefer a mini-map on or off?
Always on.
On?
Yeah, definitely on.
Why?
Because it helps me internalize things better. And I know this is going to sound really like dumb and bullshit or whatever, but I'm known for being bad with navigation in these things. But like when I'm not LPing, I tend to not have that problem that much. I tend to be
LP
fine.
Tax,
you know, because all I'm doing is listening when the game decides to throw a cutscene at me. I'm paying attention, and otherwise I'm just staring at the map and running around. You know, so I definitely think the option is on. Is there a cause for it to not be on?
I prefer it off.
God damn it, Nad.
Stop throwing it at us, for God's sake. We can't use it. We can't use it.
We tried. We literally tried.
We tried everything. I prefer it off, honestly, especially in like older type RPGs like this, because it's just, I find it kind of immersion breaking.
That's it, right?
There was something further up we didn't go into.
Oh.
There was back towards the start, there was a fork, and we went right instead of left, and I'll show you. So right here. So hang right. Turn around. That's where we started. Turn around. And then go left this time. Right here. And then we went here, and then there's a left coming up. You can see on the map. So yeah, for guiding around and backtracking, map's good. But when I'm playing a game and want to be immersed, I hate mini-maps because I feel like I spend more time looking at the map than the environment. And not really... And especially if it's a cool-looking environment, then, you know, I want to look at the environment. I don't want to be like,
okay, so you get distracted by it.
Yeah, I get distracted by waypoints and numbers and stuff. So we got looks like rubble, crashed ship over here.
I don't mind the distraction in the sense that I'm like I can like extra options are just good to me, you know, especially if you can turn it on or off.
Like I think one of my favorite is you ever play Morrowind?
No.
So Elder Scrolls Morrowind,
Yeah.
I argue a lot of people's favorite Elder Scrolls. And a lot of that game was you had to read dialogue and you had to discern where things are located via like a map in your menu and via names. And you had to go walking along and the guy's like, oh yeah, go left at this signpost and go right here and and you had to like find your way. Yeah, you had to actually find your way around, make sure you brought enough supplies to survive the journey because sometimes you might come across some shit that may just absolutely wreck you. And I really like that because because of that I've internalized the Morrowind map a lot more than I've ever internalized like Oblivion or Skyrim. And at some point in time, a lot of RPGs started becoming waypoints, and I stopped caring about the environment and more was like, time to go to the next waypoint.
Okay.
You know, I stopped.
I don't mind like a macro map to say like you know, an old school big old thing, and then you kind of piece it together that way too. But yeah, no, the mini map is something that like I appreciate wherever it appears. it all in all, it's just a help to me, you know.
Now, obviously, I'm talking about playing a game like Morrowind, like in my own time. I feel like if you did something like that, where you were doing it like this, where you're playing it for an audience and stuff, it would be a nightmare because it'd be so fucking impenetrable, and the game requires so much thinking, and it's basically just D&D in a nutshell. But yeah, in this kind of situation where we're trying to get from point A to point B, a mini-map helps.
That's exactly it, I guess. Is that like if you have no problem wandering somewhere for 20 minutes to just kind of see what happens, then that's a very different experience from having a goal in mind.
I think a really good way to get around that is instead of having like a compass with your yeah, that's next progress, with a little mini map, like a little marker of go this way. I think it'd be really cool. I like the games that incorporate the pathing into the actual environment and that show you kind of a little path towards the objective.
Right.
Because that way at least you're still looking at the environment. But
so I remember one time, we used to hear about how certain game companies could. What was that, Scream?
That was Scream again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We used to hear about certain game companies could actually trademark unique game features, and loading screen mini games were trademarked by Namco at one point during the PS2 era, and that's why no other companies could do it except for them.
So corporations ruin things like they always do.
Yeah. There was a little game of asteroids that you could play, or Galaga that you could play, I think, that they had that other people wanted to do stuff like that and then you couldn't. But one of them that comes to mind is apparently Sega was holding, I don't know how true this was, but there was a point where it was Sega was holding onto the navigation arrow that Crazy Taxi kind of has to be point you in the next direction. Apparently, and that's something that a lot of games used. But I remember hearing about this, and I don't know how real it is, but apparently they...
Stop moving for a second, but keep talking, finish your thought.
Apparently they had that, and they kept other people from using that for a little bit during the PS2 to Dreamcast era.
So corporates, suits making it bad for everyone else. So we're looking at a map right now. If you look immediately north of the map right now, that's the Ebon Hawk.
Yes, it is.
This is where Mira spawned.
She got up right here. Okay.
And if you go first person, you might be able to see it. There it is.
Yeah. That's a...
Yeah. That's a
lethal fucking splat.
That's if it flies, that's impressive. That's ooh.
But not just that.
That's limping out of here.
But I'm falling out of that falling from there to here and hitting rock. You're done.
Jedi. Shh. Jedi.
She is a Jedi.
Don't worry about it. Well, I don't know. Force user. I don't know if Jedi is the right term. But Jedi. There we go. But yeah, the Force fixes everything. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I think about games that don't really use a mini-map, but are just really designed really well and really fun to look at, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all those kind of games. I've internalized those maps so hard at this point.
Yeah, those are great.
And it's because there's no mini-map to distract you and guide you, right? Oh, hey, right. Well, speaking of distracting, where's our gun? Walking around with a gun, huh?
Hanharr. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
The gray-maned female says you have claimed the name Jedi. Her words dishonor you, for she does not believe it. I do not believe it. You have always been prey, Mira. Weak, scared, always running, hesitant to kill. Here on this graveyard planet, you have nowhere left to run. The eyes of Nar Shaddaa do not look here, and what happens here? Run, prey, fight me here. I can feel the rage of the planet pouring through me, yet nothing compared to the hate I have for you.
Hate. Also, definitely grabbed her by the throat. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Time to fight Hanharr. Also, I'm going to pop that level, and because this is not our main dude, drugs might be an option.
Drugs. All are good.
Oh, we never gave her. We never actually level up her force abilities. That's right. Maybe give her Constitution because that'll give her more health
in this moment here and now.
And because that'll give her the buff. Yeah, there we go. That'll give her the buff. Just because she might need some extra points right now.
She gets the +2 there, and then
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Skills at this point recommend. We're good. Just it's fine. Yeah, stealth. We'll need that for sure. All right, I think we're gonna get 1 or 2 powers out of her. So Anything you want? Maybe heal?
Heal?
Heal, I guess?
Heal?
And she's not going to have enough force powers to really make it work, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. More stealth. Great. Awesome.
Feats.
What is it?
Shoot gun. Good gun shooting.
Gonna give her a gun shoot? That's cool.
She's got the good gun shoots.
Good. Maybe give her a rifle. She's holding a rifle, so maybe just give her a weapon focused blaster rifle. Great.
Shoot the gun.
Awesome. Heal 2.
Ba-bang.
Yeah, awesome. Great. All right. Let's see how well this goes.
Wait. Drugs.
Drugs.
All are good.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs.
And I forgot she has the force mask on, which means the force powers are basically useless at this point. But that's fine. She has no charisma and willpower. That's great. All right. Shoot, bang. Oh, if you have a melee shield, also that would be a good idea to pop up.
Oh.
Because he's gonna swipe at you. So let's see if we have a... see if you have one equipped. So, yeah. So, do we have a power shield? That's a better one. Yeah, power shield 3 from the bottom. Great. And we'll just pop that on. Switch to all. There we go, and it should be right there. Power shield. Great. Awesome. All right.
Big arrows.
Let's see how well this works.
Rapid shots.
Pew, pew, pew. That's a lot of health.
Think I can still do the kite?
You can, but it's going to take a while. I think at this point, you just got to rush down. Your shield's off. Taking some damage in.
It's doing damage.
I think we're okay for
It's taking a while.
It's taking a while, but we are down to a third of health already.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I think we're winning.
Yeah,
we're winning the race.
We're critting. We're critting. Yeah, we're critting. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, yeah, we should be okay. Hey, get fucked.
Kill me and the life debt shall be settled. I cannot be in your debt twice, if only a second death to me. Whether you spare me or kill me, it is death. There's no need for this. You don't owe me a life debt. I release you. Prepare to die then. If letting you live increases your suffering, I condemn you to live. Oof. Get over your life debt, dude.
Yeah, fuck off.
Words will not break the shackles on my wrists. Words will not end the hatred I have for you. My hatred for you would drown the raging storms of this planet. Burns hotter than the hatred in the heart of the gray-named woman.
Hotter than hotter
than the heart. Hotter than the hatred in the heart
of the gray-maned woman. And greater than her feelings for the exile.
I won't kill you, Hanharr, no matter what you've done. So you serve Kreia now. Prepare to die then. If letting you live increases your suffering, I continue to live. So you're following. You're following Granny.
She has chained me with the life debt. She honors me by showing me no mercy, only hatred. She understands the heart of a warrior.
Man, you are an edgelord.
Woof! Big edge.
Edgewook. And the heart of a slave.
I mean...
what's that Nas line? Blood of a slave, heart of a king?
I think so, yeah.
Lead me to Kreia, Hanharr. If she's as powerful as you claim, then she will destroy me, and you shall be free. You owe me twice, Hanharr. You owe her once. I will not kill you in cold blood.
Prepare to die edition.
And then just do it. Right, so you can keep it going. So I mean, let's hear what you have to say about your fucking
let's see it. It's time to beat him mentally.
Heart of a slave.
I am no slave. I am Hanharr. Hanharr was taken from Kashyyyk. Hanharr was pulled the chains upon those who chained him, who bartered human lives in the place of my kind.
You can't. What, you're gonna be Kreia on your own, Mira? You fucking idiot! You're gonna run the same game plan you've always had of go to the thing and have no plan.
All right, that would be a very Mira response though, because she has no fucking plan.
Yeah, I suppose it would. Take me to Kreia. I will solve the problem.
I will solve the problem single-handedly.
Yeah, it's kind of like when big strong tank warrior is going on the quest, and it's like I can't let him go alone. I have no combat abilities whatsoever.
But I have to help.
I have to come too.
It's like,
thanks, child from the cartoon.
Yeah, or you stay back and you don't end up being another target someone can shoot at and distract me.
If you want to go, Mira.
Your words smell of truth, and your eyes show no deception. This is fucking edgelord. I will lead you to the Grey One, and she will end you, and my life debt to you both shall be no more.
God, cue the Tokyo Hotel music in the background.
Oh, jeez. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. If that is what you want to believe, it is not like I have any other plans of killing you once you served your purpose, whatever you say, but you walk ahead of me just the same, then lead on. Yeah. That's the smartest thing she said in this entire playthrough.
Keep walking.
Keep walking and stay in front of me. Show me your hands.
He's a zombo anyway.
Yeah, the fact that he's still alive is nuts.
Force res.
Alright, moving on.
Back to the cool people.
Back to the most interesting person in the game. But yeah. So, yeah, Mira. She has a little moment to shine there, I guess. And I believe in the dark side, obviously, if you have Hanharr on your side, it is flipped, and you take control of Hanharr and murder her. Or you don't. I can't quite remember. It's been a while.
Right.
Plot. I can't remember if it's a one and done on Nar Shaddaa, or if she shows up here again. I honestly can't remember. Zap, zap. Yeah, that's still our best move.
I was trying to have I was trying to swing on these dudes, but at some point it's like, alright.
Yep.
Just rock them with the Luminaire.
Yeah, this map's definitely a little bit of a maze. Oh, hey!
Cool looking.
Can we go first person? Take a look at that.
Very cool looking.
Seems to be some type of temple or shrine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't even look Sith in architecture, you know?
Looks evil as fuck.
Looks evil, but like, just, I guess...
Doesn't look like a 5G tower.
Doesn't think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, doesn't look like
doesn't look like the moment 5G towers.
But, still looks evil as fuck.
And,
so what's this crazy looking shrine doing on this planet?
And when was it built?
When was it built? That's probably the most important question.
Because I feel like, a lot of veggie Siths are gonna want their buildings to have spikes and teeth and skulls and
I mean, let's be completely honest. If it was like appropriate in day-to-day life, I would absolutely have a house with skulls. That'd be fucking dope.
You'd be living inside of a Shao Kahn throne,
dude. Okay, no joke. I saw pictures of Muslim women in like the headgear and stuff with like liberty spikes that they put attached onto it, and fucking and the pins, and I'm like,
metal.
That is so fucking cool. I want that. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I love it. I love that look. Leather spike studs. Fucking love that look.
All the way in.
Give it more. I know, right? Crazy. The metalhead likes that look.
I mean, if you were to tell me that temple was just like a good guy alien temple, I would have bought it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? It looks pretty alien, if nothing else. But yeah, so it's crazy that Malachor's kind of still here, but...
Alright, we got progress point there, and a lot of...
That's where we came in. But yeah, the little...
we did a circle.
Yeah, the little open area on the map. Well, that was a path.
Let us...
Might as well finish that off. Oh, look, a corpse. I mean, at this point, it's, most of the corpses and stuff. Ooh, another damaged console.
Nothing.
Another engine core.
Are these the consoles we were using when things went bad?
Could be. Again, it's established that whatever happened here was a gravity-based weapon, so it could be that what we're looking at the fleet that was in orbit in the big battle just smushed into the planet itself.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Everything could have Katamari'd.
Yeah, and we're looking at Katamari Planet basically, just dark side, evil-looking Katamari Planet.
So these guys don't really drop anything.
Nope. Alright, I think that's back the way we came.
Darth Malak's
Well, I'm super happy that dropped here, because that would have been in the area that we needed the bombs to get to. That's pretty fucking rad. Unfortunately,
Who is this person?
Why is it here?
Who the fuck? What?
Why the fuck is this here?
What?
And how did this get here?
I understand the concept of a loot table, believe me.
But let's try to think about here from a roleplay perspective. How the fuck did that end up here? I feel like we should read that. I feel like that's probably got some information that is probably vital.
That is a baffling drop.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Wow, it's restricted to the dark side. Who would have thought?
Bayo cannot equip it.
It is believed that Darth Malak, the fallen former apprentice of Darth Revan, once possessed this garment. Malak and Revan are credited with starting the Jedi Civil War, which led to the collapse of the Jedi Order.
Very factual. Thank you, Wikipedia.
Thank you. And unfortunately, we cannot wear it. But it looks like it's
hanging out on some guy.
Just some guy. I'm actually happy because that's for sure in the area we couldn't get into with the with the area.
I can't wear it to even check, but does it even look like it? Or is it just
No, it's
just another KOTOR armor,
It's another
right?
It's another recolored version of the armor you're wearing.
No popped collar.
Yeah, that's where we came in.
Man, that I have to say, I would rather the game just not even name it that than name it something and then have it be a lie. You know what Malak wore. You clearly see the character, and then you say that's his armor, and then you run up to it, and it's just not.
Yeah.
And it's like, but what the fuck? You know?
Yeah. But again, 14 months.
I know.
It is as it is. I mean, if you really wanted to, I'm sure there's mods for this game where you can throw in Malak's actual armor.
Because it's just like, think about how in a Souls game, how the appeal of picking up the boss armor is such a big deal, you know? You're like, oh, fuck, yeah, I get to wear,
X, Y, and Z's armor? Hell yeah.
I get to rock Black Iron Tarkus. I get to rock whatever these characters are that I love and do the same thing. Still damaged. And then in this case, it's like, well, you picked it up, but it's a lie. But I guess you can imagine and pretend that the numbers are nice, you know? Like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Because, like, especially in this game, the numbers definitely are more important than the look, but I want my gun to look cool, as we have mentioned before. It's like we keep shitting on short lightsabers, but, like, I don't want a fucking short lightsaber and a long lightsaber. That looks dumb. Give me 2 full-size lightsabers. Give me some cool-looking headgear. Give me a cool-looking mask. Give me a cool robe with a hood.
Fucking lightsaber wakizashi running around.
And it's fun. Sure, I get it. I understand the mechanics of it, but, like, give me 2 full-size lightsabers. That looks so cool.
So this corner, that was actually filled out.
Yeah, so we were making progress. We just got turned around here. So, nope, back.
Well, when I got to,
we can't go any further north. There's a straight up hard thing. So we want to keep. So we see kind of in the middle bottom there. There's another path up towards the screen. See where arrow is 180 behind you.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that direction. Bit of a maze. But that's okay. And like I said, there's a context for that. The area is pretty rocked. You saw one of these doors. That looks pretty evil.
Teethy.
Well.
I see.
Okay.
So this is not just me fighting my way through, but someone's planning this. All right, well, sure.
This is also hilarious. It's because he comes running at you, and well, just watch. And it's from a distance. He looks like he's the same size as the other guys.
Yeah.
You're like, wait.
Yeah.
He's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I was kind of like, I've been cutting through all these. What's the bit? Oh.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. 163 per swing.
Please die. You need to die right now. Thank you very much.
Ooh, man, but yeah, I love it. Where he's just kind of like, because it happened to be the first time too. I was just like, oh, it's just another one of those things, and he just keeps getting closer to like, uh-oh.
That's a very Acme fucking moment.
Yeah, and don't worry about the fact that the doors seem to open on his death. Let's, you know.
Yeah, he had a pacemaker triggered up to.
Yeah, to the doors. That's how that works. I mean, we've already established that we're being currently watched by a crusty boy because Kreia told him, and he is Kreia's bitch. So,
you know, you gotta love every villain with a dead man switch on their heartbeat. Let's
Well, apparently Nihilus had one, but the ship didn't go flying apart when he died.
Didn't, which is very curious. Like, how the fuck did that work?
Also, this is a Storm Beast pen, which means this is a pen. This is an intentional thing that someone built here, I guess. Which is kind of funny when you think about that. But don't think about it too hard.
Also, I'm also trying to figure out if this was the geography they were fighting a war on, or if this is what it became.
I think this is probably what it became. It was probably a little bit more planet-like when it was prior to this. Although Malachor is like anything Malachor in Star Wars in past canon and Disney canon is still a fucking pretty evil place. So it's
its name is Malachor.
Oh hey.
Uh-huh. Judging from the number of depth blaster burns, the Sith appear to have been recently killed from fire from a heavy repeater rifle. Well then.
They got pew-pewed. Pew-pewed super hard.
Alright. Here we go.
Anything to the right? Any more corpses or anything over there? Never hurts to take a look. Doesn't look like it.
Big old plaza.
And yeah, so it's just some cool things. But hey, it's a pretty menacing looking building.
Again,
that looks like that is
sort of.
That is our evil buildings, I think.
Sort of. Not like it's kind of bright colored.
I think that's the thing. I think the color scheme
it's got curvy shapes.
Yeah, I think the color scheme's a little off, but I think if you had the right color scheme, it would be a lot more evil looking.
It's got the angry eyes, but you know. Hello, friends.
Hi.
Okay.
As Kreia said, do not harm him.
Do you feel like a hero yet? Getting a fucking Spec Ops
Fire rocket at her right now.
vibe.
Screaming, burning body into the heart of this planet.
It wouldn't work. If there were other distractions, maybe. If she was telepathic, maybe. If you want to kill her like that, you need something else to occupy her attention. Otherwise, you might just wound her, and then we'd all be in trouble.
As he would know.
This battle will not be decided by weapons.
You are wrong. Manipulation is Kreia's strength, not battle.
Let us see what transpires and plan our attack.
This is restored, by the way.
Okay.
This encounter.
So but okay, that would because I'm like Mira's not there. She's with Hanharr right
now. Or she's there now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Let's shoot a rocket! Remote!
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor V. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or area.
Mass shadow generator.
Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor V. The damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapon systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Your programming commands you to find 4 vessels buried in Malachor's surface and activate the engine systems on each one. Hey, we found those already earlier.
Miss you, buddy.
Yeah, so this is in the game. When the engine systems are activated, it will disrupt the gravitonic anomaly that is keeping the planetoids fused together, and Malachor V will begin to drift apart. planetoids. So this blew up. Warning, you have no offensive weapons, and if you are destroyed, then you will have failed your mission. Travel across the planet as fast as you can and hit each one of the points to activate the engines one at a time. So remember, it was good that we went and cleared everyone out as fanny pack, because they would still be here if they were not.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is the thing I was talking about, where you still get something from Beodor. You still get this, but
interesting.
But other than that, if you didn't have restored content, he would just be gone, and then he would be here for some reason. And then you'd be like, wait, where's Beodor?
Why? What's up?
Yeah.